did you decide to become a teacher?
I decided to become a teacher because I was always really interested in all the social studies in high school and in college, and I just realized that I loved helping other people. I loved learning as a student myself, so it just kind of made sense to work in high school, be a teacher, and work with something that I loved studying myself so much.
For me, I think becoming a teacher became a great way to combine two things that I really enjoyed doing, which is making art. And actually, that was my first degree, was an art studio. So I majored in making art and then had an opportunity to teach after college. Yeah, and I think education's a powerful thing. I was raised in a home where that was really encouraged and thought of as one of the simplest ways that you could actually improve your life was to get a good education.
It was really the passion that my Spanish teachers had for the language and for the culture that allowed me to see really how authentic languages are and kind of inspired my enthusiasm.
So I ended up going to college. I started volunteering with tutoring and I fell in love with it. Took my first education class and here I am today.
Well, my mom always said I was born to be a teacher, and I think it's something I've always done. My jobs that I had when I was in high school, I was a camp counselor, which involved being around kids, and I think it's a really great outlet for creativity.
I actually had a professor that was really interested in having me become a teacher, and she asked me to take a few more education classes because I was going to be a lawyer, and I said, well, I don't know about that, but I'll take your advice, and I kind of fell into it, and it really kind of stuck. So that's how I ended up being what I am today.
Does being a woman affect your career at all?
I think so. I think that it is hard to kind of create a certain persona, an expectation of respect and understanding for what I do.
By my particular field, in my particular department, I'm surrounded by really strong, intelligent, creative women that really kind of support each other and work collaboratively to inspire each other every day. So it does, but I think in my particular situation it really impacts me in a very positive way.
It's definitely something I'm aware of being a teacher because there are a lot of female teachers. However, it's something that I notice more in science where it's more of a mixed bag. So it's definitely something that you notice.
Are there any struggles as a female in your field, or while you were in college, or while you were trying to get a job?
When I was in college, I was actually one of 2 female chemistry majors over the course of a 5-year time span. So it was definitely apparent that it was a male-dominated field. And so it was something that almost pushed me further. It made me want to succeed more and surpass my male counterparts, just to say that women can do it too.
That you kind of get what you give in the world and in the workplace, and so I found that I kind of get that respect that I also give to others.
As you're going into any career, it's going to be up to the next generation of people going through college to really focus on how it is that we can move as a society past those gender preconceived notions.
All the art professors where I were, they were all male. And so there were times where you were trying to communicate ideas, and sometimes it just felt like you were thinking very differently about things.
That going in and getting help from professors, there was always that weird vibe of I felt strange being the girl going in to get help all the time because I just wanted to make sure that my work was done right, and sometimes I felt like because I was a girl going in that I was almost less than, but I'm not.
How can you, as a female teacher, empower your female students to pursue their goals?
I hope that by modeling that professionalism for my female students on a daily basis, that I can empower them by example, by being a professional and taking advantage of leadership opportunities when they present themselves to me, and just always striving for my best, that I can lead them and empower them by example.
So we're really fortunate at West Chicago where we have women in STEM field trips. We also have engineering Olympics field trips, and I try and be cognizant of the demographic of students that goes to that because I want to make sure we give everyone the opportunity to succeed regardless of their gender.
So I just hope that with the knowledge that I'm giving my students through social studies, through psychology, world geography, that I'm able to instill just knowledge and inspiration in general that allows them to take that towards whatever career or path that they choose in life.
Well, I think one of the easiest things you can do is just how you are in the room too. You share your story and you talk to your students and you encourage them and show them that women can be anything they want to be. I mean, women are strong, They're smart, they're funny.
I do choose to kind of have a profession that is a lot of what my life is, and I hope that I kind of promote that empowerment, that you can have a job and that can be like a large part of like what you do every day, and that it is okay to choose that over, you know, other kind of traditional gender roles or stereotypes.
Taking the subject I teach with social studies, have that like passion for, you know, the world that's around you, you know, what can you do to make a difference for people, and how you should be that global citizen and understand, you know, what is going on in the world around you and be informed. So.